Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank you for being here today. How are you today?
Great.
All good?
Great, yes.
Yeah, great. Ready for the set?
Yes,
All right.
excited.
So, I would like to ask you a few questions, and hopefully, you get a great set next thing. And you joined in April 2014.
Yes.
5 years almost, like a bit more than 5 years right now. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a
fun?
crazy ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think you guys have released 3 albums so far with you in the band. Have you been involved in writing any of those albums? I know you write songs and like lyrics and...
Yeah, I write the majority of the lyrics and all the vocal melodies, harmonies, all that stuff.
Oh, nice. So the latest album, what was it called? Sorry?
Orphans?
Orphans.
Yes.
I know, I have written here. So released in September? Is it released September this year?
Yes, it's been released.
Yeah. It's already been released. So how do you feel about it?
Amazing. It's everyone's favorite album in the
People
band.
enjoying it? The feedback
And the
is good?
feedback seems to be on par. Like a lot of people are saying that it is their favorite The Agonist album to date.
Nice.
And I feel like it really embodies a lot of what we're about. It has that darkness in the melodies and that, heaviness, blast beats, fast-paced chaoticness, but then it's like it all comes together with like some simple melodies, some things that are easy to follow, so it's like harnessing that madness and making it something accessible, it's not just all over the place floating, it's like, no, it makes sense,
Nice. And you're going to be playing some of the new songs today?
Majority new songs.
Majority of the new
yes.
songs. And some for old ones, of course.
As many as we could fit in because, we're supporting.
Times, because you're supporting.
Exactly. We made a decision to basically promote the new album as much as we can.
Yeah. Well, so it's a good set and a good venue, and the lineup is really great. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wish you best luck.
Thank you.
Where do you draw your influences from when you write your lyrics?
It really depends on the song. What I like to do, I take it song by song, so as soon as I hear a track, I just try to get into the mood of it and what it's saying to me emotion-wise, and then I'll try to pick a theme that can portray that emotion, because I think every song should have a story, like beginning, middle, end. So like, if for instance I hear a song that makes me really, really angry, I'll try to think of a story that would make someone really, really angry. And sometimes it's personal experience, sometimes it's like books I've read or movies I've seen or someone else's story that I've heard. Just really depends.
Do you have any of those stories you can tell us, like something on top of your mind?
Sure. I mean,
something that makes one of the songs special to you?
Well, a lot of them are special. I guess the main Orphans, I could talk about that, the self-titled the song. Orphans is based off of a book that I read. It's a pretty dark book. We have always lived in the castle. That's why I say that in the chorus too. And it's just this creepy, dark story about 2 sisters. Their whole family died, and they're living alone in this big house, and it's just, I won't give everything away. It's like based off of that, but like...
Buy the album.
It's like, it's like a dark fairy tale that I felt really, really fit with the music.
Oh, it's very nice. And you described that in the lyric, and do you get involved in the music writing at all?
Not as much as I would like to,
okay.
because we work from a distance, because I live in Chicago, and so I get the tracks, and then I put the vocals. Sometimes I'll tell the guys, like, hey, can we change the structure of this song, like, or can we make this part longer, this part shorter, or occasionally if there's like a conflict and some chords in the music, I'll ask Danny, like, hey, can we change this a little bit, but I've had, on the previous album, I wrote this like full instrumental track with keyboards and orchestras and stuff, and that was really, really cool.
You wrote the music of that song?
I wrote the music, the arrangement. I mean, we worked with an actual like professional, and he brought it to life. Like, I brought him like 10 tracks, and he made 20 tracks out of those 10 tracks. But it's something I would like to do a lot more, because I do play piano and I do write music, so maybe on the next album. I don't know.
Hope so. You've toured all over the world. Can you think of a favorite gig to date, or something special, or somewhere you want to play? You haven't played yet.
Yeah, it's really hard to choose a favorite, like there's been, I think the places that we get to not go as often sometimes become favorites, like Japan. Through these 5 years, I've only been to Japan once, so I kind of remember it more so, whereas, Europe, North America, we've done it a bunch of times. Since I joined the band, we've never done a full South American tour. So I would really love to do that. Like, we've done Mexico, we've done Peru, we haven't done...
In Mexico, they can be really crowded.
Yeah, and we do have a lot of fans from there. Like, every time I post something, I see, like, fans from Brazil, Argentina, Chile, so... I would love to do full South America.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Yes.
So, how do you describe your music to someone who never listened to it? Just
Well,
like first time I want to introduce your music to someone, I'd go like, listen to this band.
it depends. Does this person listen to metal at all?
I guess so, obviously.
I guess I kind of described it earlier. There's this like darkness, chaoticness, and then there's certain songs that are really heavy. Especially on this album, there's a lot of drum beats that are just like insane, fast paced, keep going, 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 going. And like I said, it's just a combination of those elements with a bit of more accessible, like catchy choruses, melodies, and lyrics people can sing along to. So it's just like bringing those two extremes together and creating this weird thing that some people seem to enjoy. Maybe some people would find it too much.
Lots of people enjoy it.
Yeah, I hope so.
They do. I mean, it's a sold out tonight, so
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you and
Ginger.
the headliners.
Yeah.
What else do we have? So, any messages you would like to say to your fans?
Just the same thing I say every single time, just like a big, big thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because without fans, we'd be playing to no one, an empty venue, and there's no point
Hopefully
in that.
That's not going to happen.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
the whole reason we write music is first and foremost for ourselves, like it comes from inside, this need to do it, but when you can find other people that identify with what you've written, and occasionally I'll get messages from people being like, your music helped me so much through depression or through whatever, it's like, it just makes me feel so good inside that, like I'm actually doing something in this world to help other people, which everyone should be doing in their own way, So it just really means a lot, so just a big thank you to our fans.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing it. Hopefully everyone will buy the new album, Orphans, and hopefully see you next time again. And
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you for your
pleasure.
time. Thanks.